Hello, pristine actors. I'm Richard Klein. Callbacks. Today I will tell you why callbacks are my favorite part of the casting process and how you can forever let callbacks be a walk in the park. The secret to the callback is very simple. I mean, it doesn't even warrant a big fancy YouTube list at all. The callback is simply the first rehearsal that you get to have with a new group of collaborators, and that is it. I promise you it is really that simple. This is why it's my favorite part of the casting process, because I feel that I can really let my hair down and just kind of dive into the character and get to work out a little bit and to work with a new group of actors that I may want to always work with in the future. Or I may find that I, really might not gel well with the aesthetic of the collective that I'm a part of and know, hey, cool, I saved myself an 8-week rehearsal process. I'll go do that elsewhere and let them kind of express their own art. The director already finds you very talented. They are already thinking of how you might fit in to the cast, how you might fit into a role. So you don't need to spend your time thinking about how you can convince the director of anything. She or he is already convinced. That is why you're there. So simply take this as a rehearsal where you get to work with that director and show them how collaborative you are, how cooperative, that you can take a note, that you can adjust your objective, you can adjust your take on this scene and sort of find a new understanding of what the character is going through. It is also a chance for you to find a new group of other actors to work with. So often we are so wrapped up in who we're called back for and, oh, that person is called back for the same role, like they're my opponent, they're my rival right now. That is totally not true. They are your teammate. And so by seeing them as your teammate, you can then give a clear objective to them. You can open yourself to them when you're reading with them. And even if you don't read with that other person, allow them to express their own work. The more that you are a collaborative force, the more that you just give off this energy of being someone that's just awesome to have in the room, the better it will be. What else? Don't worry about lines so much. If my own acting teachers are seeing this, they're probably squirming in their chair. But I do think that the director isn't worried so much about, is this person going to be word perfect and memorize their lines properly? I think that by giving you a callback, they assume that you already have those skills in order. So focus more on the objective that you found for your character with the sides and simply achieve that objective, that action, that active action. Let it be active, let it be simple. If you saw my video on beats or beat changes, you'll remember that I offered it to be very simple, and achievable and as physical as possible. If you haven't seen the video, check it out. So don't worry about being stuck in the lines and, I mixed up the words or I switched them and having your nose in the script. No. Have your eyes as much as possible on your scene partner. And so if you flub a line a little bit, that's okay. The director, I'm sure, is more interested in seeing how you will engage with the other actor. What kind of family can they build in the cast? Is this working? Does the dynamic work? And the director can no way have an idea about that if you are stuck in your script, reading all of the words perfectly. So what will help with this is if you have time before the audition with the sides, before the callback with the sides, to get as familiar with the lines as possible. Again, find your very clear objective and have a few if you can. Have 2 or 3 options that you can choose, 2 or 3 actions that you can achieve, and just try them the more times you get to read. If you don't have as much time with the script, if you kind of show up and they give you the sides on the spot, just quickly scan through and get a sense. It's kind of a nice exercise to be in the hot seat and quickly choose, okay, what are the actions here? What is the shift that the character goes through here? And then just play. This is why the callback is my favorite. I feel that I can just explore. You know, I let go of all the pressure of, you know, slating and being there and having this great monologue and being brilliant. I don't feel that I have to be brilliant. I feel that I just have to be someone that they all want to work with. And then, you know, a part in this play may be right for me. And if not, that's totally okay. I can trust that if I do this, I will be one that they will kind of bookmark or just kind of put a pin in and go, yeah, this person I definitely want to work with again. I can't right now. I totally wish that we could right now. It's just not quite working. And that's fine. You did your job. You know, just by getting the callback should give you such a big relief and such a big boost that you are talented, you are skillful, you are desirable to work with. You're doing it, you know? I'll leave you with a little secret of mine. Would be an objective or an action that I might pick for a callback audition. And that would be to get the other actor to get their nose out of their script and look at me. Can I get this actor with these words? Can I get them to just stop and breathe with me? And we both have a breath looking at each other. And the other character can be whoever. This is my lover that dumped me. I want to have one last eye contact with them. Or this is my arch enemy. I want them to look at me before I just defeat them or whatever. So there you have it, an objective in action that is very simple, it's very physical, it's very playful, and a great way to enjoy a first rehearsal with a new group of collaborators. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please share this video with anyone you think might find it useful, and please click subscribe and the notification bell to receive more insight for the training actor. Break a leg.